So
Skeletons of sea stars seen on
they lose their skeletons of these animals often found on the beach. Wonderful clothes they are known for when alive. When they're alive, they're usually red.
beaches. Oi! I see a sponge!
I'm gonna have to wash these cups after we're done because I know you're not gonna wash them.
Nope, but you're gonna have to use sponges, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a sponge. That reminds me of SpongeBob SquarePants. Real sponges don't have any mouths or a blood system. They feed by feeding on little tiny plants fragments in the water.
Sponges are common and there are at least 1,000 species living in Western Australian waters, and possibly hundreds that are not yet known to scientists and can potentially contain compounds that might one day prove to be cures of cancers and other diseases.
One of the largest sponges ever known to mankind was 10 feet wide.
Oh,
And sponges, they don't just, sit there and enjoy the stars, the little sea stars, and just enjoy the water. No, they attack too. They attack by producing chemicals, so sponge cells won't produce in their areas around them.
apparently sponges can contain 16,000 animals inside of it.
Yes, they can.
Did you know that big full-grown corals eat little baby corals? And there are more than 2,000 coral reefs around the whole entire world. Now, a coral colony is not one tree. No. Get the facts straight. They are a bunch together that make it seem like a tree. But it's just a bunch divided among each other, living together.
Coral is actually a very broad term. Did you know that there are many types of species of coral? There are hard coral, soft coral, sea feathers, sea pins, and many more. Coral is actually they are all relatively young. They are mostly recently made.
Flatworms, they like to live on water like lakes like this one. And they also like to live in dark places.
There are 3,000 many kinds, and the majority live in water.
Flatworms have hairs under their bodies in order to glide or walk on land or on water.
They reproduce by regeneration, and they do this by forming a new worm by the broken parts.
Scientists can call them nematoda.
But to us humans, we call them roundworms.
Roundworms can survive in any type of climate. So they can survive in polar areas,
In tropical regions and freshwater habitats.
to the marine waters. They can also adapt to any type of soil.
Roundworms do not have segmented bodies, and they are not visible to the naked eye. You'd have to use like a microscope. See?
Did you know that there is evidence that snails have been evolving or have evolved 6 million years ago? People always confuse snails with slugs. But snails don't have a shell.
Snails are mostly active at night and sometimes early in the morning. Don't waste your time trying to find the difference between a male and a female because they are hermaphrodites. Did you know some people eat snails?
But if they're not cooked properly, people can get very, very sick. In order to make it safe, you have to read the instructions on how to cook snails. When a mama lobster is pregnant and hatches 10,000 little baby eggs, only 10 of those little lobsters will survive the first month. But it doesn't even get any easier. They have to shed and they have to grow a little bit and mature and
Until the lobster reaches a suitable size and is 4 years old, it stays hidden in a shell and feeds on food that drills by.
they also, even a mature lobster, stays wary of its predators and, rather chooses a solitary nocturnal life. Humans are by far the most important predators of lobsters. Because, come on, here's a restaurant called Red Lobster. We eat them.
Yum. Hey, so I was watching SpongeBob yesterday.
Really? Did you see Patrick Star?
Yeah, he was pretty cool. He's a cool character.
Do you know any scientific facts about him?
Starfish skeletons are usually seen dried up on the beach, and when they're alive, they're known for their wonderful colors. They're either yellow, pink, orange, or yellow.
But they can also be seen as gray, blue, green, or purple ones also. And did you know that starfish consist of 5 arms? At the end of each tip, they have a red eye, so they can see when they crawl. And at the bottom of the sea star, they have a mouth, and that's how they eat. They grab their prey, here's the prey, and they grab it and they eat it like that, instead of from the top.
Sea stars have a wide distribution throughout all the world's temperate and tropical seas. Numerous species are found in each of Western Australia's marine parks. For example, 170 species of sea stars, sand dollars, heart urchins, and sea cucumbers are found in the Montebello Islands Marine Park alone.
Did you know that when a starfish loses its arm, it can regrow it? And when there is one arm and it's attached to the central disc, it can regrow the whole body.
Wait, can you tell me something about the lobsters?
No flash photography, please.
What do you think about
Nope.
what do you think about the BP spill and all the? Do you think that all the?
No, we're done with
all
our
the
project. You have to get away.
Wait,
Done.
but you need
Done.
more. You need more
No,
work.
I'm
Could,
done.
could you?
David,
Could
get
you
in
tell
the
me
car.
something?
Get in the car.
Please?
Not doing it.
No! I need more. Please.
There is evidence that snails have been evolving 6 million years ago.
Was that poop?
The flatworms, they have hairs. Flatworms have hairs under their body. Flatworms can live in the dark or they can live on water.
Oh, am I supposed to? Damn it.
Okay.
Snails are mostly active at night and sometimes early in the morning.